Veja TV is here tonight in a very special night. It's the retirement party for our chief, Anthony Campos. And I cannot say that I'm happy with that, Anthony. I'm happy for you, but we, of course, will have you always around, right?
Absolutely. I'm not going anywhere. I mean, tonight's bittersweet. Obviously, I'm very impressed by the amount of people that came out. And, I say it's a bittersweet day because this is what I've done my entire adult life since graduating Eastside High School. I mean, the police department was my home. It was my life. But, you know the GPS in your car, when you use a GPS for driving? I look at it this way. Tonight doesn't mark a journey's end. Tonight's a waypoint. It's one of the places you stop along the way. I mean, let's face it, I'm entirely too young.
Too young, exactly.
I have too much energy, too much passion, too much fire,
Exactly.
and many plans.
Agree.
I'm not going to go sit by a fireplace and tell stories. I'm not going to go sit on a beach in Florida, although sitting on a beach in Brazil would not be a bad idea for a little while. But what I'm saying is, this is not a final anything. This is just a celebration. Let's face it, I've reached 30 years, so I've hit my maximum time. I'm the chief of police twice. I can't go any higher. So I love the profession. I love being a public servant. I love law enforcement. I still live here. I love this community, this city. So I'm still going to be around. I'm still going to be doing things. I'm still going to be accessible. I mean, let's face it. You don't lose 30 years of contacts, of connections, of friendships. As long as you always treat people with respect and compassion, treat people the way you want to be treated. If you do that, you have those strong bonds, and they will always be here. So tonight's not final, tonight's not goodbye, tonight's not anything. It's so long, let's enjoy the night, and that's it. Tomorrow brings another day, another adventure, more stuff to do.
And you know what? I was paying attention. Everybody speaking to you. A lot of awards, a lot of plaques, but everybody was saying the same thing. How a great leader you are. How do you think that you achieve this respect from everyone here tonight?
You're making me blush by saying that. But seriously, the first step in achieving the respect from people, you got to respect the people first. You got to treat them with respect. You got to treat them fair. You got to treat them just. They have to know when you make a decision or you lead them, you're leading them in a direction that's best for them, best to solve the problem. They have to have the faith in you to do that. That's not something you do like this. That's something you earn, and you earn it by performing regularly over time. So that's really what it comes down to. Everything I said boils down to one word: respect.
And it was nice when you said, when you look everybody here and you know everybody brings a different idea for you, different connection.
It does. Everybody I've run into my whole life, just like you and everybody else, everybody that we interact with, everybody that we pass, even if it's a fleeting moment, a quick hi and goodbye, or if it's something that's a little bit more in depth, that changes both of you, right? I mean, it doesn't matter if the situation was bad, if it was good, if it was hard, if it was easy, but you learn from that. You grow. And as long as you realize that, and as long as you do it, that develops you. That makes you who you are today. Hopefully, that makes you a better person.
Oh, it sure does. Chief Anthony, well, thank you so very much for all these years, for all your service here in the Brazilian community, in Newark. It's so nice to see that you are so proud for being part of the city here in Newark. So we just need to thank you so much for all the services that you did for us.
Thank you, and thank you for coming out and sharing this day with me.
Sure, and congratulations and good luck for this new step of your life.
Thank you.
again. Final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, he's had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do, classmate, so I threw without exemption. I've planned each chartered course, each careful step along the byway, oh, and more. You remember an emergency? Much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all, and I stood tall and did it my way. I loved, laughed and cried, had my fill, my share of losing, and now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, oh, not in a shy way, no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels. And not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Thank you. Thank you. You didn't think you were going to hear a North Pop sound like that, did you? Yes, it was the Chiefs. Well, it was his way. Thank you. Thank you.